Hello, welcome to the Leeds Express again. We're going to do a quick and short Leeds Lounge with you guys, just kind of fill you in on some of those questions that have been coming our way since we had to postpone our conference. But before I start with that, Dwayne, I've been holding a little out on you. I do have someone I would like to introduce today. Today's guest needs no introduction, but I'm going to try my best to do them justice. He is an absolute legend in education with over 20 years in the classroom, where he has shaped countless students in the lives of families, primarily as a kindergarten teacher, but he's dabbled a little bit in first grade and a little bit in title math. His excellence in education has earned him features in, I believe, three national magazines and the title of the 2025 Pittsco Crawford County Teacher of the Year. And just when you thought that was impressive enough, he is also the multi-time cannoli eating champion. Yes, I said multi-time and champion. He brings his passion, experience, and heart to our Leeds team now. He is someone that inspires me both professionally and personally. I am incredibly proud to call him a friend, and I can't believe I get to do this podcast with him. Let's give it up for your co-host, Dwayne.
Oh, Jordan, you totally sprung that on me, dude. That was nice. I appreciate that. But no, it's an honor. Like the one that obviously means the most to me is the five-time cannoli eating champion. So
He
yeah,
had to drop that, didn't he? Just
yeah, yeah.
this
Like
stuff.
enough rings to fill up all fingers
You
on
got
one
Tom
hand.
Brady over here, one for every finger.
Oh, so no, like you said, like our attendees, we want to thank you so much for being patient and understanding for us having to postpone. Obviously, it was the right decision, whether it hit us all pretty hard. Obviously, those up central, northern part of the state a lot harder. So hopefully all of you were able to stay in and be safe. And but we do have a new date. February 27th and 28th. Same area.
Yep, down in Wichita, down in Wichita.
Mhm.
Some of the locations might change depending on what becomes available. What matters is we will still be in Wichita. Um, you most likely will be staying at the same hotel, but you will get a confirmation email again closer to the time with that address, with that hotel name, and with your confirmation number. And on that note, if you have not been receiving emails, check your spam, check every folder you got. We've been communicating throughout all this with the cancellation and all that. So just please, 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 please check your email. If you know you have a friend going, ask your friend if they've been getting the emails, okay? Because we just want to make sure that what your email is matches what our email is.
Yeah,
So,
we have so many amazing people behind the scenes that do a lot of work to put this together. Jen Farr does a lot of the behind the scenes stuff on, especially dealing with hotel accommodations, with sending out all of the communication with our attendees. So she's the one that we really need to help out in making sure that you are receiving the necessary information. And if you're not, if you, like Jordan said, if you hear that one of your colleagues, somebody else that you know that's attending, that they are receiving it, then reach out to one of our Kansas Leads team members immediately.
and on the subject of attending, if you signed up before all the inclement weather happened, you are in. Even if you sent us a message and you were like, hey, because of the weather, I'm just not going to be able to make it, that's okay. We just re enrolled you. You are in. That being said, if your plans have changed with the new date, you got a wedding, you already had something planned, like whatever it is, we understand, we will miss you. Please let us know. That way we can make sure we have the numbers, and if we can try to get some more people to enjoy the magic that we know Leeds is, we want to be able to do that too.
Yeah, because this is one of the more intimate conferences that we've put on where we actually do have to limit the number of people. So if you have an inkling that you're not going to be able to make it, please reach out and so we can make that spot available to somebody else.
Dwayne, it's almost like we have planned these transitions and we're not, because talking about the nuances of the conference
Mhm.
and how it's a little bit different, it is an unconference, Dwayne. Can you give us another brief overview of what that means?
Absolutely. When you hear the word unconference, some of you maybe get a little uneasy and unsure of what that means because I'm going to guess most of the professional development that you've attended, everything was laid out. The sessions were predetermined and you had to sign up from a list available that was pre-made before you attended. An unconference, if you're familiar at all with the Ed Camp format, I've been fortunate enough with another one of our Kansas Leads leadership members, Tim Besco. We've attended several, and we've even put on. We've been able to host several ed camps also. So an unconference is it's totally participant driven. It is the Brian Skinner has done a great job of building our board, the blank templates that we will develop that Friday night. When I say we, meaning all of the attendees, you will have a voice in what the sessions will be. It'll be of relevant topics, current things, but it's this type of conference, similar to every other Kansas Leads. It's important because it shows that people want to be there. You don't have to be there. So just giving up your time, it's highly collaborative. You come up with that plan, and it is not a there's no necessary keynote speaker or a leader of a session. You put something on the board that either you might have a small amount of information in or something you want to know more about. Put it up there. A group of people go in and the conversations begin to flow and the knowledge explodes. It's amazing. And sometimes it goes off on tangents. You end up leading a discussion that goes in a totally different direction. But it is designed where it's not just one person presenting, it is a collaborative adventure. It's flexible, as I've said. It empowers everybody because we are all professionals. We all bring our own expertise to our classroom every single day. So being able to bring that to our conference as well. You do have something of value that you bring to this conference, and we want to know all about it. Uh, the most important thing is it's free.
Yeah,
Uh,
like food free.
oh,
Still got Mexican, we still got barbecue, we still got, breakfast and hotels coming your way. And what the room is free as long as is it, I think it's 2 hours away.
yeah.
You just got to get yourself there. That's the only thing. You got to get yourself there.
Is it strange that like the thought that I had when you because we have fuzzy tacos for Mexican and then we have hog wild. There's nothing more Kansas, nothing more Midwest than Mexican and then barbecue, right?
Absolutely. Just, just works out.
Oh,
Just something you said, Dwayne, sparked something I kind of what I love about this unconference format is, as you said, everybody has value and everybody has something to say. Just some of you don't realize it.
mhm.
That's what's great about this conference. Like you'll know something. You can spark that conversation. You're not the leader of it. You just kind of pose the question and it goes. You could pose a question of something you know nothing about, right? Like,
Mhm.
hey, this is my idea. I want to talk about this. I know nothing. Let's begin this conversation. I just think that's magical. Now, that being said, the format is different, but as I said, there's things that do not change. Same great people, same
Mhm.
great food. Dr. Disney himself will still be the keynote. And on that note, if you haven't checked out the last lounge we did with Dr. Jeffries, Jeff, Dr. Disney, all those things, you need to check it out. Um, we're gonna work on getting him on again before the conference, just because, why not? We
And then
postponed.
we're going to work on that with that getting that sponsor from Disney too.
All
So
right, because we missed that part. We are still sponsored by nobody if someone wants to step up. So, you know,
Oh,
a little
but
like
Another thing about the unconference format is also it kind of goes along perfectly with Kansas Leads. It's because the professional, it's not a forced networking, it's more of a natural feel. So it is you build this type of relationship, you build connections with teachers all across the state of Kansas that I promise you that you will keep for a lifetime. An example is like Jordan and I, as we've said before in our previous podcast, we met at a Kansas Leads conference and now we're best friends.
Absolutely.
So,
He's a
yeah.
Chiefs fan, which I'm sorry your team lost, and I'm a Chiefs, but we could put those differences aside for Leeds, Dwayne,
Oh, so, but no, it is really exciting, and to have Jeff, Dr. Disneyland, to have him here. We also have I know Smoke has put out information. Also, there is still an opportunity for if you're looking for professional development. We are doing a book study on Dr. Jeffrey Barnes, his book, The Wisdom of Walt. So if that is something that you're interested in, it's very cost effective and we keep it reasonably short, but it is something that you will be able to use if you want to move a step or over a column. So something definitely to consider.
And the other part of that is the we're trying to make it accessible to everybody.
Mhm.
You don't have to have expensive devices, and you don't have to be enrolled in a university. It is an app that everyone will have access to. That we will go from there. So I think that's really important too. That course is going to be really really fun. I think we've talked a lot about how, leads, we make connections and then we build on those connections. That's what this book study is going to do. You're gonna run into someone and then you're gonna be in a group with them for the book study and you're gonna converse about this amazing topic and all those things. So uh once again, we want to thank you for sticking with us through the postponement. The messages that we see received of the postponement, like we're if Dwayne, you didn't get to read them. I every now and then check out her email and it's like they were so thankful that it's postponed. One, they can be safe, and two, they still get to go.
Mhm.
So thank you for being with us through all of that. It ended up being the right decision. Like Dwayne, you had a 3-day week this week. You had so much snow and temperatures
Oh
down
my
there.
gosh.
But
And that's another thing about just the Kansas Leads conference in general. I was thinking about this week, even though like having 2 snow days this week and then like not being having inside recess with the 21 5 and 6 year olds, like man, this week has been hard and I'm trying to push through. And the thing that's keeping me going is knowing that I'm going to be surrounded by so many amazing educators, and I know that I'm going to be able to get something to take back to my classroom afterwards. So it's not just the participants that are looking forward to it. It's certainly me, and I know the rest of the Kansas Leads team.
well, and Dwayne's also looking forward to something else over down there. If you guys see that smiling face, you wish him a happy birthday as
As
well.
we said, it's on February 27th and 28th. The 27th just happens to be my birthday. So I want to thank you all so much. 150 plus of my closest friends coming to celebrate me. That means the world to me, guys.
And he's going to be 22.
Dude,
So, 22 years old. He's been teaching
I've
for
been
two
teaching
decades. He's
23
22
years.
years old.
Yeah, I've been teaching for 23 years. So,
He's just that good. He came in
right.
teaching.
Oh,
Oh man. All right. So on that, guys, thank you for being here with us on our Leads Express. Dwayne, take us out.
Jordan, as always, thank you, brother. So, everybody out there, from our classroom to yours, we see you, we get you, and we're right there with you. Keep changing the world one child at a time. We'll see you next time in the lounge.